Greetings and salutations. I'm Christopher Platt, reporting for Your Black World News with an article from apnews.com. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and visit theblackbusinessschool.com to learn about financial literacy and how you can grow your business today. Baltimore City leaders urged witnesses to share what they know with police after a gunman fired indiscriminately into a crowd enjoying Sunday afternoon cookouts, killing a man and wounding 7 other people. Police Commissioner Michael Harrison said the gunfire erupted at 5 p.m. on a block in the city's western district of Brick Row Homes. Harrison said a man approached a crowd on foot and began firing in what he called a very tragic, very cowardly shooting. Speaking at the scene afterwards, Harrison said the shooter appeared extremely targeted. Both the chief and the acting mayor, Jack Young, urged people in the community to help investigators identify those responsible and whatever motives they had for the violence. Someone knows something, Young said. These things, they don't happen by happenstance. People know who's doing these shootings. The shooting comes roughly 6 weeks after Harrison's swearing last month as Baltimore Police Commissioner, when he promised to make the city safer and lead the department through sweeping reforms required by a federal consent decree. It's a daunting task in one of the country's poorest major cities, where there were more than 300 homicides in each of the past 2 years. Harrison is the city's 14th police leader since the mid-90s. The commissioner said there were 2 cookouts taking place on opposite sides of the street Sunday, and that shell casings were found in 2 different locations, indicating that there may have been a second gunman or someone firing back at the first shooter who fled on foot. It was unclear whether the cookouts were related, Harrison said. One man who was shot collapsed behind a Baptist church nearby and was pronounced dead at the scene. Harrison said initially that 6 others had been wounded and were taken to hospitals, but he didn't release their names or their conditions. A police statement later said a man was killed but didn't give his age. It said 5 of the survivors were men ranging in ages from 27 to 58, as well as a 30-year-old woman. A police spokeswoman later Sunday evening was cited by the Baltimore Sun as saying an 8th victim, a man with a gunshot wound to the leg, went to the hospital. Bullet casings were found scattered on the ground near grills, and a table still had items on it that appeared to be left from a cookout. Police officers could be seen after the shooting placing small orange evidence markers on the ground, just feet from a barber shop. Investigators were seeking witnesses among the many people who were there. Baltimore has been plagued by drug-fueled violence for decades, and it has long been considered one of the nation's most violent big cities. The corrosive impact of the drug trade and a sea of illegal guns continue to spawn a depressing reoccurrence of tit-for-tat turf wars and retaliatory attacks, particularly in deeply disenfranchised areas of West Baltimore. While city leaders continue a perennial quest to remake the city in the eyes of potential investors and visitors, Baltimore has been in the throes of a worrying increase of violent crime since 2015, when the homicide rate spiked after the city's worst rioting in decades following the death of a young black man in police custody. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to share this video and let us know what you think. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Your Black World YouTube channel and visit theblackbusinessschool.com today. I'm Christopher Platt reporting. Until next time, shalom.